So, one thing about me is that I love pretty much three things. One is handbags. I just love bags, and I have tons of them. Two is earrings, and I'm not wearing any really now, but I have lots of really big, funky earrings. I like to have really unique ones. And every time I travel somewhere, I always buy a pair of earrings. And the third one is nail art. And I always post it on my Instagram and my Facebook. And people always ask me, like, what am I wearing? I get it a lot lately, like, oh, what is that? Your nails look so nice. And I'm like, well, it's a sticker pretty much. I didn't paint it myself, but I do it myself. I've been doing the nail wraps since 2011 when I first heard about Sally Hansen's nail wraps, and I think I've tried almost all of them that I can get my hands on. Pretty much the whole collection, except for some of the special collections, like holiday collections, and most of those I've found at discount stores like Five Below, and I've worn those off season. So, and I don't like to repeat, so I have actually moved on to other brands, and I didn't like them as much. Sally Hansen has a really good nail wrap, and so I was looking for something similar to that, and I've tried a bunch of them. And if you'd like to know about my thoughts about the other nail wraps, like Nail Rock and NCLA, and what else did I try? Essie and Revlon, let me know, leave a comment, and I can do a review on those. And if you really want to see some of my other nail designs that I've used from these different companies, you can check my Instagram, which should be right here. So just go and check out my Instagram, and you'll be able to see all of my nail art, because I've pretty much had Instagram as long as I've done the nail art, so you'll see it pretty much every single one that I've ever tried, because I put them all up on there. So anyway, today I'm going to do my nails. I already took off my last pair, and I'm doing the new one that I've found that I really like now, that's really similar to Sally's in price and in the type of material that they use, and that's Incoco. So you can see that. And when I found out about it, I saw it like on a website. It was one of those like advertisements, and I bought a whole bunch because I wanted to get free shipping. So I haven't bought any new ones lately. I think I bought about 5 or 10. No, I think I bought about like 10 of them. So I'm getting towards the end of it. So this is my second to last one. I have one more left before I'm going to go and buy another bunch of them in bulk. But this one is called Spaced Out. So if you can see that, it's probably backwards, but whatever. And if you're looking for it, I'll put information below. But you have to get these on either in their salons, which I think if you live in California, they're available there. But if you're like me and you live in the Northeast, then you have to buy them online. So here we go. So I'm going to show you how I put these on. I'm pretty good at them at this point. I've done them for other people, and I can do these pretty quickly on myself. So it's really easy, and some people think that they won't be able to do it, but it's pretty much just patience and a lot of practice, and you'll be able to do them great. And every time I go to the nail salon, they always comment on my nail art, and I'm like, well, I do it myself. So anyway, so in the box comes your nail wraps with different sizes for your nails, and this one doesn't have much, and the instructions on how to do it. It's in English and Spanish, so don't really need much of those, but at least that's in there. The one bad thing about Incoco is that they don't, unlike Sally's, they don't provide you with a nail file and a cuticle and stick. I don't even know what to call this. It's like just pretty much a shaper. I will call this a shaper. So I've actually kept this from my old Sally's, but I know when they do give you, if you buy them in bulk, they will give you a file, which you really do need, but you also need a buffer. That's the best way to get them off. But I'm just gonna use what I have. So I think if I got like 10 of these, like I said, and I only got like one nail file with it, so that's one of the things. But I guess they assume that you would have your own file, and it cuts down on cost too. So okay, so I'm gonna open this up. Alright, so get these nice and ready. Take them right out. Alright, so first thing that you have to do is push back your cuticle with the shaper here. So you'd end up doing a lot of, I don't know if you can see this. So you clean off your nails first. I pretty much clean them off. My last ones, like I said before, they also want you to buff them too. And my nails have been pretty much buff. I've been doing it all day, so that you make sure that you have a really nice, clean, smooth surface to get your nail design on. So you'd file your nail first. That one's kind of not done, so I'm going to use a whole bunch of these. So I did that. Now I'm going to use the white side to buff my nails. And then you'll clean it off one last time. So even if you have no nail polish on, you have to make sure that you've gotten every single bit. So you gotta really go back over it and make sure that the nails are nice and dry and clean. So I know I had some remnants of my last nail wrap on here that I need to clean off, but nails are nice and smooth. First things first is that you have to match the nails up to your nail size. I already know my nail size pretty much because I do these all the time, but if you have really small pinkies, which I don't, then you can use this, but I never use it, so I just throw it out. So I just put it aside in my junk pile, and this is usually, you should start off with the smaller ones first and go over to your thumb. So it's really simple. You take the film off like that and take off the back. And for the little ones, you got to take this bottom part off no matter what they say. Well, stuck on my finger. And put it on your nail. Make sure to pay close attention to how you're doing it. So make sure you get to the edges, and they come, it's a sticker, so if you put it down gently, you'll be able to pick it up if you make a mistake. But you have to be careful because these tend to rip easily because they're so manuable and soft, which is great. The one problem that I had with the other nail brands were that they were too hard. So I like the ones that are really made out of nail polish and only come off with nail polish remover, or if you pick them off. But I don't like the other ones where they are pretty hard and stiff, and then when you try to bend them over, they don't bend as much to your finger. As you can see here, this thing is pretty much like stuck to my finger. And I'm going to cut off these edges too with the shaper, but the other ones, they don't really stick down as well, so it's harder for them to stay down, and then you'll see people with them and they'll have like little cracks on the side or bubbles, and that's not attractive, and they come off easily. I mean, also with those, they usually you don't require, because you don't require nail polish to take those other ones off, like Essie, or what's the other one I use, Revlon, or even NCLA, because they suggest that you just peel it off. Then obviously, if you can peel off the nails, then they're gonna peel off easily and they're not gonna stay as long. But these are great because they're super sticky, and you're supposed to try to keep them at a warm room temperature. And if you get it too cold, then they become stiff and hard, or if they're exposed to air for too long, it's a problem. So I'm just gonna shape off some of the extra edges on the side using the shaper. So I don't know if you can see this, but just press down on the sides. To make sure that it's shaped around the nail bed, and that you're cutting the fabric off. And you can also smooth out bubbles with this too. And if you have like a regular nail file, like the metal ones, that should work too. So I'm already just cleaning that off. that it perfectly fits my nail. I'm having a problem with this one. Okay, so there you go. And then you take the buffer end of it, and you can also use a file, and just make sure that you pull it over, because they usually have it like sticking up like that, and it doesn't really work as well. So I find that pulling it over and making sure that it goes over the nail, really make sure that you have it all the way to the end, so it comes off that easily. And there you have one clean one on your pinky. So I'm going to do the rest and show you when I'm done. This is the end of it, so you can see that I have the finished product here. This is my whole hand, and just to end it off, you use a top coat to just seal it in. So you can get the 7 to 10 day wear, or I guess for Incoco they say 14 days, which if you don't mind little chips at the end, which I kind of do after a while, I guess you could wear it for 14 days. I usually wear mine from 7 to 10 days, and it looks just as fine then. It's just you can see a little bit of growth. So that's that. I hope you like them. I think these are really cool. I really like the patterns on these, and I think it's going to look great with the spring and the sun. And if you want me to do more videos like this with nail reviews, let me know. Comment, subscribe, share with your friends. I have tons of pictures on my Instagram, which you can find information down below about where you can find more pictures of the different nail wraps that I've done. I have pretty much 2 years, not 2 years, oh my gosh, I can't even count, 3 years full of nail wraps that I've tried. That includes Sally Hansen, Incoco, Essie, NCLA, and Nail Rock. So let me know. Thanks for coming, and bye.